Yes, guys. Welcome back to another episode of the Bootcast Podcast. As always, I am your host, Justin. I'm here with my fellow co-hosts, Matt and Colby. Everybody is Adidas out tonight. It's kind of tripping me out a little bit, but I love it. As always, we start the show the same way. Colby, man, how are you doing this evening?
Justin, doing well, man. Still doing my Alpha 2 thing, man. Still, they're
Alpha 2 watch is going. Damn.
Yeah, bro. Texas got hit with freaking rain and super muddy, man. But I played. Friday afternoon played pickup on turf, and that was pretty cool, dude. These like super neutral, like Matt was saying, like felt super safe. And then played again today, and yeah, pitches were terrible, but boots are pretty good. I was telling Matt, I actually tried to wear some like regular socks in that Zero Glide because I just freaking forgot. Show up to the pitch.
Yeah.
And it's weird, bro. Like when you wear a regular sock in the Zero Glide, it like almost like pulls it back against your toes, and like I could not continue playing in them. I switched to my my Legend 5, so very weird experience. I was like, I guess you do need grip socks in this Zero Glide, or I guess you might need a different sole plate in that regard. So kind of weird.
Yeah. Or you would just need like some really good
standard
like non-grip socks. You know what I mean? Like a fresh pair. Where like it's not the elastic hasn't stretched, like just a good.
Yeah, dude. These were like super old, like thick, cottony Nike, like bottom from Ross,
socks.
bro. Yeah, these were Michael Jordan era, freaking bro. These were not.
I can
good.
feel those socks on my feet. Like I just know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Nice, very nice, very nice. Okay,
Do you not clamp your boots out after you're
using? I did, dude.
I know.
Did.
That's
it was
crazy.
like
I was thinking that too. I was like, oh,
this
God.
is fresh. Like I need like a day. You know what I mean? Like I did as much as I could.
Right when you take them off.
Yeah, you take them off.
I did.
Nothing came off?
No.
Damn.
I even tried to like scrape it together. I don't know, man. I need to get that like horse bristle brush, bro. Like those like old school player. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You see that water bottle they now have, where like you put water.
It's called
like
the
a little
Boot
water
Buddy.
bottle. The Boot Buddy, and then you like screw on. It has like a scrub thing that has holes in it that you squeeze, and it looks sick.
Okay, so I played Friday. Just sorry to interrupt, but I played Friday, on like a semi kind of muddy pitch, and this is my boots after Colby.
Looks like you didn't play, bro.
Exactly, but I like cleaned them, and I didn't clean them. I just bashed them together.
Oh my goodness.
So I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what the hell you're doing, man.
Dude, obviously nothing right.
But Alpha Watch is going strong.
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
Still in the lead for boot of the year at this point.
Okay, Matt. I gotta move on. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing good. I had a very relaxing weekend of a lot of nothing, except for I went on a run yesterday, and it was like the sunniest day we've had in a long time, and felt great. Not gonna lie.
Very nice. Very nice. All right, did you play this week?
No.
Oh,
we had off. Another week of no soccer. I did play Wednesday in my sevens game, but
okay.
Yeah, still rocking the alphas.
All right, how's Alpha Watch for you going, sir?
It's going well. Again, I think I would still say the same thing. If I had just like a millimeter of extra space, they would be perfect.
Love it.
But that's just being nitpicky, honestly. I am jealous of that new colorway, though.
The silver one?
Silver.
Yeah,
yes.
I don't know. I might like it better. After seeing it on feet,
no.
Freaking Xiao Felix, man. He just makes boots look good. I don't know what's going on.
I got to be honest, guys. I've got to be honest. I don't love the gold with the silver. I don't know why it just doesn't go together.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
I agree. That's fair. I don't think it looks in this like the way that they did it with these ones. I don't think it looks bad. It definitely could have looked worse, but I feel the same way. I think gold and silver together, if not done right, it looks kind of weird.
Yeah. They did this similar colorway like a few years ago, and it was silver and black, I think. Like the Runbird was black, and it looked pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be super cool. Or it'd be cool too, like I know it's like so minimal and they're all very similar colors, but it'd be cool if they did like silver, gunmetal as like that little accent around like the Runbird or something. Or vice versa, like a gunmetal with like a silver. I just think that like that little bit of contrast looks great.
Yeah, because if you look at the DNAs, like I think
they look terrible.
I do wish the Runbird was a different color.
Yeah.
I don't think they look terrible. I don't
think they look that bad, but yeah, I wish it was a different. I almost wish it was just all silver. Like I think that would look pretty cool.
I wish they switched the navy that's used and the gold. So I wish like that back heel tab was gold and then the Runbird was that navy. I think that would have looked really good.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good shout.
Is it the same navy that they use like on the original? Oh, see, that'd have been cool if they did like a reverse. So it's all silver with just the navy. Yeah, that would look super cool.
Exactly. Yeah, I think that would have been sweet.
My day is going okay today. Instead of recording on Mondays, we're recording on Sunday nights. United didn't lose. We played pretty decent football, so my day was not ruined.
Decent to stretch.
Hey, we take it.
So, are you still in 15th, or did you guys move up?
I think we're still in 15th.
15th.
If we're in 14th, it's like Spurs and it's like goal different. It's one of those kind of things.
Yeah.
Above the relegation zone, so all that matters.
Yeah, I think we're safe enough, so I'll take it. But I don't know if I told it on the podcast, but one of my, as terrible as this season has been, part of me would love to get relegated, but win Europa. So we're in the Champions League and the Championship. We'd be the first team in history. It's another record to break.
Yeah. Honestly, I think relegation is needed for you guys to do an overhaul and just figure it out.
I'm telling you, if we get relegated, the owners will die. They the people.
Yeah, I literally was just thinking that. I was like, pitchforks are literal pitchforks are coming out at that point.
Effigies. Yeah, I don't wish that on anyone, but that's what will happen if we. No, I made a purchase. Only Matt knows what's on its way. So it's going to be a surprise, but something's coming. And then, quick update.
I know.
You do know.
I feel left out
on my
here.
game Friday. The first half I wore the 25s because I'm a man of the people.
Right.
And then the second half I wore the 24s because my son has these. I was telling Matt, dude, wearing this and then wearing this, they literally feel almost night and day. Like, these are so stiff.
Yeah.
So drastically. I didn't realize it. Like drastically stiffer. But, yeah, I mean, the sole plate part, but I'm talking about the upper. Like, these just out of the box, they feel a little bit more comfortable, and I feel like I had, like, a breathable amount of room. And then in this one, my foot started to feel suffocated. And I told Matt I didn't know if it's maybe because my feet were already, like, kind of swelled up from playing half a game.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just really interesting going from, like, the newer to the last gen.
Yeah.
And you could, like, visibly tell how different they felt on feet.
Yeah. I will say, after you posted that picture, I kind of started missing my Predators a little bit. So I put them back on, and I think the hype from the Alpha has got me so excited about them. But, the Preds are also pretty good.
Dude, 25s are so good.
I know. Like, they're still up there, so.
Yeah, but do they have a Carvo sole plate or Zero Glide technology inside?
Oh, yeah? Well, does the Alpha have this, Colby? Oh! Does it have
You
elastic?
got me.
Does it have a tongue?
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Argument just...
You just done. You're done. You're done, son.
I just disintegrated.
Lawyered.
Yeah.
No, so that was, I mean, the game was terrible. We got destroyed. But it was really interesting to kind of go from, like, wearing one boot to another and being able to tell the difference.
Nice.
But yeah, other than that, nothing too crazy going on in my world. But yeah, let's kind of get into this. So we have a small bit of news that we're going to talk about. And then because Matt is new to the podcast, or I should say newer, we are going to do a new Frankenboot. So we've had new boots come out, Colby. I think we did this like, what, a year and a half ago?
This is like our second episode ever.
It's pretty early. This is when we were like really grinding and like, we're going to do this and do this, and we didn't do anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Matt's going to do it. You might have an updated one. I for sure have an updated one. I'm going to make one less gaudy, so we'll just say that. So no sparkles. Cool? All right, so Colby, let's talk about the news. What do you have on the horizon for us?
Oh my goodness, dude. We got some like newer, clearer pictures of the next gen Phantom, the Phantom 360. And it looks like just the next like Cyclone 360 sole plate, dude. Like, I am disappointed.
Hyped. Oh
No.
Disappointed.
I thought this is that moment we're on the same thing. We like finish each other's sentence. Damn, I'm so hyped for the sole plate. Matt, I'm sure you're equally disappointed.
I am. I'm still optimistic about these because what we've seen the leaked photos on Footy Headlines of like what seems to be a sample pair of these with this updated Cyclone 360 sole plate. That looks like still shitty, but also it looks like it has a little bit more support in at least the midfoot, so that's at least better. But then we also have seen these leaked pictures on a few professional players and it does look like they have a different sole plate. So I'm hoping the ones that we're seeing in the footy headlines pictures are like early
samples,
and that the ones the players are wearing are, more finalized versions, because the grip knit is also different. It goes back slightly more on the pro variations than the ones that we've seen on footy headlines. So
yeah, now that you mention it, I feel like the pros like have like some conicals or half conicals where like these two like blades are.
It looks closer to the GX1.
Yeah, I feel like they compromised almost. It's like, well, it's called the Cyclone 360, so we've got to keep that like buzzsaw, cut at the top.
Yeah.
But we'll kind of come meet people in the middle with like some conicals in there at least.
Which I think is what I said like either last week or the week before. Like the actual Cyclone part around the toe isn't terrible. It's the fact that every single stud is like a blade. So to do the rest of those back studs as conical studs, I think would help this sole plate a lot better.
Okay. Yeah, the thing I see with the sole plate is it reminds me if you took like the Cyclone 360 and then you try to turn it into the Superfly 5 Vapor 11 like anatomical sole plate, like with that rigid spine, it kind of fits in. So it kind of looks like a fusion of those two. You know what I mean? So like almost if you took all the best parts of the Superfly 5, but then you just added the buzzsaw or the Cyclone 360 at the top.
Yeah.
That's kind of the vibe I get.
Yeah.
Yep. Upperwise, though, I've heard a lot of people mention that it looks like the Future 8, and not like that Future 8 has like incredible grip elements, but just like the pattern of it.
Yeah, I think the stitching and how like the grip knit is applied, it does kind of give off like a Future 8 silhouette at least. But I'm also looking at like the picture of like ones that maybe aren't as dirty, and I think those look closer to like a Shadow Pro 3.
See, I got like just straight GX1 vibes. Like it even comes back as far and it covers most of the inside as far. So like, I mean, it looks like this to me, but like not this. This is gone.
Yeah.
Like the lace cover. I'm hoping they got rid of ghost laces because that was so stupid.
Yeah, that was dumb.
For sure. They have to.
But
DF.
Oh, go ahead.
Do you guys see on the leaked images the like medial side like lace loops that they have?
Oh yeah.
It's almost like a nylon lace loop.
Is it like to I don't even know why they do.
Do you
maybe
think it's
reinforce
like the
it so it doesn't
old,
rip?
Like is it like the old Pred ones where it's kind of like the loop where you like kind of go through the side and up?
I don't know. It's weird. It looks like it like goes on. Honestly, it looks like fuck. What is it? You know how the Adidas Pure Speeds like under the lace cover had those like nylon loops, and it was like impossible to relace it.
Is it kind of like these? I don't know if you can see that.
Kind of, but it's like not on like the inside of the upper. It's like just sitting on top. It looks like. It's weird. I'm concerned about that.
It's a very weird boot.
That's true.
I mean, I don't hate it by any means. Like I said, I'm really excited. But it's just a very interesting boot.
I think even if they added conical, half conical, whatever behind the Cyclone 360 blade, I think I'll still go AG on these.
Oh yeah, same.
And hopefully that plate is as rigid as this though, because that would suck if like they gave you like this like the standard GX2 AG plate and didn't mess with it at all, but this one turned out to be like stiffer. So don't know if they'll change that though.
I will say they do look promising, and I don't know when these are set to come out. I think like May, June.
I'm gonna guess I
don't know. Depending on how they are, could be one of my first Nike boots in a while. I'm curious. I'm very curious about them.
Per usual, I will probably buy them first, and then you guys will ignore everything I say.
Justin, what if you got me back? What if you were like, Colby, you're going to love these, man. They are so good. Best boot ever. And I'm like, sure, Justin. And then I try them.
See, even look at the heel. The heel looks the same.
Yeah,
the heel does look the same. I will give you that.
That's what I'm saying. It looks very like GX1. Like to be okay. If you took the GX1, right? Let's say they were still separates, the Luna and the GX. If this was still the current model, and then I saw this new Phantom 360, I would be like, oh yeah, it's the GX2. And just like with the Luna, if you showed me the Luna 1 and then you showed me the Luna 2, I'd be like, oh yeah, I see that progression.
Yeah.
So it looks like the Phantom GX2, I'm sorry, Matt.
No, go ahead.
It just kind of seems like, and the Luna, the original Luna, just seem like these weird oddballs. Like it looks like that whole kind of like GX1, Luna, GX2, like I feel like those all got like meshed together and they didn't come out when they were supposed to.
Yeah.
Are we dropping this Luna name finally, by the way?
I
doubt it. I doubt
probably
it.
not. Yeah, they're probably going to do, like I said, DF. I guess like Luna sounds better than DF.
Yes.
True.
So I guess that's what they're going for. But I'll be honest, I think this looks more like the second generation of GX than the actual GX2. And I think the GX2 looks more like a second generation of the Luna 1.
GX2. Okay, wait. Repeat that?
Okay, so this leaked 360, whatever, GX 360, looks more like a second generation of the original GX1.
Okay, yeah. So you agree with me?
Yes, and then the GX2 that's currently out looks like a second generation of the Luna.
Yes,
like
okay. That's exactly how I feel.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm not alone. That's good. I just feel like I mean, this could be me talking out of my ass because that's really what this whole podcast is. I feel like the original Luna, the more I think about it, it was almost like one of those like prototype boots that ended up coming out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel like if you really look at the Luna and what it is, I mean, Colby, I think we talked about this earlier on. I think that original like white colorway and maybe that Women's World Cup colorway were maybe supposed to be it. And then that was it. Like, just like a fun little, like, oh, here's a cool boot for women, whatever. And so it was never really supposed to exist. And then I think when the GX2 came in, that was supposed to be the Luna. And then, because this would be on about year 2 now, if it had stayed in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wonder if they could have done that. I wonder if they could have sold the GX2 as like just the Luna. Just the Luna DF. And then still kept the GX1 going. Because the GX1's popular. Super popular. Yeah, man, they should have done that. The sole plate's the funny thing to me because it's kind of like, you know how Puma has their like their carbon fiber like stiff like Halo boot that's kind of been coined, and then they kind of have like the regular model. I wonder if like the sole plate of the Luna GX2 or whatever, like if that's kind of what they were going for, but it was like, let's just keep it like mainline it, make it the main. I don't know. Interesting thoughts though.
Yeah, these are. I would love to meet the Phantom team, like basically from the Vision Venoms and now the Lunas GXs. Yeah. I would love to meet those teams and be like what went through y'all's mind to like use this same silo but like 2 offsprings of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because up until this generation, the GX2, Luna 2, they've always been different boots. Unlike the Superfly and the Vapors. So, yeah, I would love to just kind of like be able to interview them and be like, okay, like why did you decide this? What went into this versus this kind of thing?
Yeah, grab them and be like, why didn't you go with the Venom? Why?
Dude, Venom is so good.
I need answers.
So good. Okay, so if that's it. So I'm excited. I think Matt's kind of on the fence, and then Colby is disappointed. I think that's kind of the vibe I've gotten from this conversation.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. I'll still try him. I'll try him in AG.
Okay, we'll see. You probably won't. You'll wait for the sale. All right, cool. So we got a suggestion in the last episode that when it comes to our jersey picks, they would love to see almost more of a theme, right? So he just said like, oh, sometimes they're all over the place. Let's maybe try to get a theme. So for this theme, Matt was the newest one. He got to pick the first theme. So Matt, tell us the theme, and then why don't you start off your jersey pick for the week?
Will do. All right. So the theme for this week is collabs. So it's, a team doing a collab with their sponsor and another company together. So my jersey pick is pretty obvious. It's going to be AC Milan, and it's going to be their Coche collab, which I think was 2022, 2023. I actually have this kit, just not the one I'm wearing.
I spelled Coche so wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah, same.
Koche.
Oh, it's like
Let's see
a
this
fourth kit.
Yeah, so
Oh,
all their collabs are
dude, that's cool.
This one
I've never
is
seen this, but
sick.
this is sexy.
Yep.
Oh,
I think this is when they started doing the fourth kit collabs, and now like every season since they've just been doing it. So
this is
Dude, this is
dope.
nice, man.
This is a good looking kit.
yeah,
Looks kind of like the Matrix on the top a little bit.
I know
like
it's pretty
red.
sick, and then like it
pretty dope.
flows kind of into like their stripes, but then it's just like glitches out. It looks sick.
Yeah, this is a super cool jersey. This is different. I like this one.
Yeah.
All right, Colby, what you got?
All right, man. So I went with Liverpool. And we've
Shocker.
really only collabed with I know,
Candy.
dude. I know.
It's the candy
I know.
jersey again.
No, it's on the candy. I promise. No, bro. This is okay. So if you guys don't know, like LeBron has like some stake in Liverpool.
Yes.
Oh.
So they did this before, right? LeBron and Liverpool had done like a first gen jersey, and it was terrible. It was I want to say it was like black and red and pinstripe,
Yeah.
and then like most recently,
that was bad. Yeah.
yeah, it was awful. They did a chapter 2, and the chapter 2 looks much better. So it's like the LeBron Liverpool chapter 2. So they made a jersey that's similar to our away jersey, where it's like black. It's got the "You'll Never Walk Alone" in gold, and then it kind of has like little quadrants on it, which is pretty sick. And the basketball jersey looks sick too, dude. It's like a tealy green. "You'll Never Walk Alone." So it's,
Yeah, I see it.
This one they
Oh,
did
yeah, I
much
see that.
better.
This is
So-
much better
Okay.
Yeah,
than the
hot
first
take.
one.
I like the first one better.
What?
I knew you would. Of course
Yeah.
you do. Of course you do, dude.
I don't like this one. I don't.
Well, the first one actually, Justin, to your credit, it does kind of look a little bit barbershoppy. So maybe like I don't know.
The first one just reminds me of like a pinstripe suit.
Yeah.
Like I just don't like it, and like not even like a good pinstripe suit, like a Halloween costume pinstripe suit.
Dude, hot take. I don't like LeBron James's logo. Like straight up. Like I don't like the like it's like two like J's back to I don't like
Yeah.
it. With like the crown on the top.
Yeah,
The LJ.
I think it is a little dated. I think when it first came out back in the day, I thought it was pretty cool, especially on the shoes. But
Yeah. I guess it does look a little bit better now. It looks like a little bit more like a U, like a split U. So that does
Yeah.
look better than the previous one.
I think the reason I liked it better than the "You'll Never Walk Alone" is just because, like, if I saw the LeBron James logo, like, you know, if I didn't know, that looks like an actual like company or something.
yeah,
Like "You'll Never Walk Alone." I'm just like, what is that? At first, I was trying to figure out what word that was. I didn't realize it was "You'll Never Walk Alone."
I mean that came to me right away. The
Yeah.
LeBron James thing, I think it's like they're going for like the Jordan look,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
and it I don't know, it just doesn't hit the same way that Jordan does.
Yeah, dude. If I mean, it comes. I feel like a lot of the stuff we've had to like come out of because we like we were in the exact same position that Manchester United are now, but this was back in like 2011, 2012, where we were like doing terribly. We were running out of money. We switched like ownership to the FSG group, who owns the Boston Red Sox, and they were like cutting everything, and they were doing the Moneyball thing, and they were buying like all these like randos like Charlie Adam and Stuart Downing. And then what ended up happening was like Adidas was like, we weren't in their big club era anymore, which was just kind of ironic because we're going to them next year. So they dropped us to like Warrior, which was like New Balance's hockey brand. And like with all of that, it was like, well, how can we like cut funds and make money? And so we were doing all these like, I don't know, like these like random like business opportunities. Like I think we did something with Dunkin' Donuts, and then like LeBron became like a stakeholder in it, and then we started collaborating with LeBron, and like we finally made it out to like Nike, and then next year we're going to Adidas. So it's like we finally came out of all that, and I think like it reflects in kind of like how much better our jerseys have been, which is pretty cool.
It's fair. I low key actually really like the Warrior jerseys.
Dude, I have one. I have one in my closet.
Which one is
yeah.
it? The black and white one?
Yes.
That one was
Wait,
sick.
no, hang on. No, I'm sorry. It's the
No, you have the
I have
black
one
and
of
white
those
one.
too.
You have the slip.
Yeah, I have the slip
the
jersey.
CBG
It's like white.
slip. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, that's actually my favorite. My favorite one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
You
I'll bring it. I'll bring it out one day.
I'm
for you,
always
man.
the black sheep of this podcast, just like on
sorry.
total.
You hate
opposite.
it, don't you?
Yeah, I don't like any of those Warrior kits. I'm just like, what is this?
We need to get a fourth guy on this podcast that just has like bad takes too. We're just constantly like infighting.
I just like turn on like an alternate screen. It's just me. It's like, yeah, I totally agree. He's right. He's very right. Okay, so for my jersey, I went with Juve's human race jersey, which I think was from 2019 maybe, but it was inspired by the 15-16. So it's teamed up with Pharrell, and basically he does like hand painted. So he did one for Bayern, one for United, like different eras. But I just like this one because I love this Juve kit. This was like one of the final Pogba ones, like just beautiful. I think that Pharrell did a very tasteful job. It doesn't stick out unbelievably too much, and it went with those Preds at the time. Like I loved when he did the human race Preds.
Yep.
So just
this is awesome.
Yes, it's sick.
Just something like kind of, I guess, more minimal. Maybe not as minimal as Colby's, honestly, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I just thought it was something different, something cool.
I totally forgot about these human race jerseys. I also really like the Arsenal one that they did.
I don't know if I remember that one.
It's like, it was kind of like their it was based on their
it's the banana.
Yeah, it's based on the banana jersey, but it's like a tie-dye effect almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always remember the United one, and then obviously the Yamamoto one.
Oh yeah,
the dragon.
Yep. What was the United one?
The United one is the old, like, what is it, 98, 99, the blue with the trefoil logo.
That was also sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, the human race didn't miss.
See the whole pack.
I like that one a lot.
Yeah.
United Human Race one.
Yeah.
Oh, even the Bayern Munich one with the stripes on the shoulder.
Yeah, the classic ones.
And then on the opposite leg. Mm-hmm. God, what a good collab.
Yeah. Pharrell does very tasteful things a lot, I feel like, with human race.
Sure. And I forgot he's like an Adidas sponsored artist too. So he has like his shoes and whatever.
Yeah, for sure. Between him and Yamamoto, they kind of go back and forth of like who's doing better.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Okay, so let's move on. We're going to do Frankenboots. So, okay, how do we want to do this time? Because, Colby, last time we kind of went like piece by piece. Like you said your soul plate, I said mine. Should we let Matt just like tell us his whole Frankenboot, and then you can do yours and I'll do mine? Or do we want to go piece by piece?
I kind of like the piece by piece thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'll get Matt's input on this. What do you think, Matt?
Why don't we do piece by piece and we just build it from like the ground up? Like studs, soul plate.
Oh,
like
all right.
board.
Okay.
Yeah, just go from there.
Okay, Matt, you're new, so you're going to start it off. We're going to start. You can, start with the soul plate. What are you going with? Colby, you're going to have a lot of pictures you're going to have to put up throughout this whole pack.
You guys ruined me. Y'all ruined me. Good thing we're starting on a freaking Sunday. Anyways, go ahead, Matt.
All right, Matt. Give me your soul plate so I can start looking stuff up.
All right, soul plate. I'm going to be simple with it. It's my favorite soul plate. It's the Adidas F50 2014 soul plate.
Oh, nice.
Which goes against probably everything I've said up to this point. I prefer conical studs, but for some reason, this soul plate just feels so good for me.
The triangles?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I love this one on my my Predator Instinct Crazy Lights have this soul plate, and it's a great. Did you ever try the Crazy Light version of this where it's like missing the center stud and they're like smaller on the outside? Okay.
No, I had a chance to buy them like 2 years ago for like a reasonable price, and I just like couldn't bite the bullet, and I wish I
just
did.
didn't do it.
Okay, weird. I feel like the center stud is like a stud pressure stud, right? It's kind of offset everything else, so it feels
the Crazy Light one was just one of those like, hey, this boot's already insanely light. What can we do to make it even lighter? So it's like they got rid of one stud and then they shaved the other studs, so you end up slipping a ton in them anyways.
Yeah. And then I think they made the whole sole plate even like thinner, and then the upper thinner, and it was just probably like not a responsive boot at all, to be honest. But
yeah, it falls apart like super easy. Super easy. Okay, cool. So you're going with the Adidas 2014, that whole era Adidas. Do you have like are you going obviously FG? Do you have like a colorway that you want it to look like? Is there another boot where you're like, oh, I love how this sole plate looks, I want it to be like that?
Honestly, I think I would do the colorway. This is gonna be a weird color, but I would take the sole plate color that was on the previous gen Messi's. So the ones I had a few podcasts ago for the Valentine's Day one.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
That sole plate, how all of the studs and the whole sole plate was white, but then the center stud was red for like Messi in his number 10 position. I would do the same thing for this.
Oh, that does make sense. I didn't even put that together.
Yeah, that was like the part of the story of the boot. It was just like
everyone
around him and then him right in the center.
Okay, and you're gonna go with a red.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Okay, cool. All right, Colby, it's your turn. Give me a soul plate and give me a colorway.
All right, you know my favorite soul plate.
I do.
The Rebula Cups, bro. It's the best soul plate.
Good soul plate.
I thought he was gonna go Cyclone 360.
No, dude. Well, it is kind of a toss up because I do love the Tiempo 7/8 soul plate, but the Rebula Cup soul plate, dude, like it's unlike anything I've ever tried because it legit, like the way it sits, you almost feel when you're walking on grass like you're walking, like almost like in like a pair of shoes. Like you don't feel like you're wearing cleats.
Okay,
it's really weird.
All right.
And like it's aggressive enough to where like you can. It's kind of like the Alphas where like there's some conicals on there, but there's some like studs on there that like give you traction, and so it's like it has more bite than you think it would have. So obviously like it had like the rivets on there for reinforcement. But do you guys remember, because you're asking me kind of like what the color I want is, do y'all remember the Tim Weah New Balance Tequilas?
Yes.
Where it was like his Queen's boots, and instead of it being like a colorway on the bottom, it was a map.
Yes.
And it had like a map of Queens in New York on the bottom. I would do that on the bottom of the sole plate, but with like Texas, like DFW. Texas!
I like that a lot.
Cool. Would you do like, because doesn't his like go chrome in the back? Would yours just be like clear all the way through and then like a map of Texas?
I think so, because his was similar. Dude, that was I think the best New Balance. Sorry, not to like deviate, but that was like the best New Balance signature colorway that they did was the Tim Weah one.
That was a pretty good one.
I think so.
Yeah.
The Tim Weah one's good. The White Endrick is good.
Yeah.
I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I love the Harvey Elliott one I have.
Yeah,
I understand why people love that, but I just can't get behind those.
Yeah.
The bone thing's cringe, but yeah. Anyway.
Not to deviate, but a map. I'd have a map on the bottom. Which would be dope.
A map.
Would
your house be like the dot? So like it goes like right.
Heck
like,
yeah, bro.
Was it
my boot?
Was it the dot or was it a star? I think it was a star, wasn't it?
Well,
like where?
For Texas, it'd probably be a gun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
there you go.
man,
Love it.
I'd have a star or something.
Okay,
Justin,
dude.
Yeah.
So my soul plate is unchanged. We are sticking with the 2015 F50 Addy Zero. The crazy spikes. I love that soul plate.
All right.
Underutilized. But here's the thing. Here's where I'm going to change it. I'm going to go with the carbon fiber from the current Puma Ultra 5.
oh my gosh,
So it's going to be like crazy stiff. It's going to be super bladed. And then the paint on it, this is going to be the flashiest part. Okay? Just bear with me. I'm going to go with like the Tiempo Pearl paint.
oh hell yeah.
So like that that weird green color into a white.
Oh yes,
Something like that.
Okay.
all right,
So-
take that.
That's fair.
So yeah,
I like that.
my soul plate is gonna kill somebody.
I was gonna say your boot sounds very unsafe. Like,
Yeah, it does.
already, like,
Off
two
the
ACLs
bat.
pop. Which knowing you and like your lack of lockdown and your like rocker F50s, bro, like this is just right
See,
up your
that's the
alley.
thing though. Like it can be that stiff because of how I wear my boots. If I like do a wrong move, my foot will just come out.
Yeah.
So I
We
won't.
said-
I won't-
exactly.
yeah,
It's like
so-
an ejection seat.
Exactly. Check Dosito, baby. All right. Okay, so let's keep. Okay, so Matt, this is the weirdest one. I want to hear about the fit / like the last that you're going to use on this boot. Like what would you go with?
All right. Well, I'm going to add one thing to the soul plate I forgot to add. And that's I'm throwing a Carvo insert
Oh yes. Same.
okay.
I'm stealing that.
into the
Same.
board of the boot. Preferably the exact width of the one that's being used in the Alpha 2.
Okay.
As far as last and fit goes,
Yeah.
I'm probably going to go with Mizuno Morelia Neo last and
Dang.
fit.
Dude,
Okay.
I'm surprised. I thought you were gonna go with like the Predator last. The
Yeah,
25
I'm
last.
between both of those, but I feel like I'm going to add some Predator stuff later, so I figured I'd go with this because, to be honest, before the Pred 50 or the Pred 24 and 25, which honestly the 25 fits me a lot better, I probably would have said the Neos no matter what. So I'm just going to stick with that. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, cool. All right, Colby, what do you got? What do you got for me?
Dude, I love right here. This bad boy. This last right here. That's exactly what I need. I need like that toe box width. I need that like external width. Like that would be perfect. Tampa Legend 5. If you're just listening, like that last would be perfect.
Love it. And then same for me, just because I gotta show them off. Fit and last, the goats.
Okay.
Whatever shaping fit that they've done in a size 8 US for the Rotero, we're keeping this. Toe box, everything. This is the babe.
The goat.
Love it.
This is the goat. We're going with that. All right. So everybody's gotten their boots configured. Now we're gonna go into the upper. So Matt, I don't know how detailed you got with this, but like I want to hear materials from whatever company. I want to hear if you did rubber elements, which boots you took rubber elements from, like all the shebang.
Okay.
If you went laceless, okay, let's be honest, you didn't go laceless. But if you did, I want to hear about that and which boot you
Never.
picked.
You would never.
Is there a category after this, or is this like it?
It's mainly like it's going to go upper, and then we kind of just topped it off with like what colorway or whatever.
So upper than color. Okay. All right. Got it. All right. So upper material.
Okay.
I'm going with the M8s.
Oh,
leather
cross
M8.
stitch.
Going leather
Yes.
M8.
Okay.
But obviously going to be more narrow because it's on the Neo last.
Okay.
I'm also going to do the heel fit and the way the heel is constructed. Like, let's say an Adidas or not Adidas, an Asics boot. So let's just say like an XFly 5.
Okay.
So it's gonna have like the cushioning and the shape of that boot.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna throw in the rubber elements from the Predator Absolute.
Okay. Very subdued elements. I like that. Very
Yes.
nice. Okay.
Those were the best looking, in my opinion.
So
Yeah.
you're gonna go. I'm laced. Are you gonna have a traditional tongue? Or are you gonna have a fold over tongue? Are you gonna have a
yes.
DF? Yeah. Like I need that. I need to
I'm gonna
know
do
more.
a leather fold over tongue,
Okay.
but a leather version of the Pred 25 fold over tongue.
Okay.
Okay. Nice.
Okay. Cool. Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've built like this essentially like an M8, but with Pred elements. Okay. Is it going to? I gotta think of how I want to word this. Are you going to keep? I guess the best way I could just say it is: are you going to keep like the stitching from the M8, or just like that quality of leather from the M8?
I would say the stitching too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So like stitch
'Cause-
on the outside and then the elements on the inside.
Yeah. So
Okay.
like the elements, like this, it ends up just like working with the elements, like
Okay.
stitches around it.
Yeah,
whatever like works. However the Predator was stitched
Okay.
is how it'd be stitched on this.
Okay, perfect. But all leather, right?
All
so
leather.
Even like the back
All
heel,
leather, baby.
everything's leather.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. All right, Colby. Give me your upper. Start
All right,
building
man. Damn,
this
it's hard to
boot.
follow that. I would use obviously K leather.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd have to have some quad fit under that, bro. Like I love quad fit. I'm sorry,
quad fit.
Sue me, bro. it's just such a comfort element, man. It's a comfort element, and like to me, like I always felt like this might be stupid, but like a little bit safer in the quad fit. Like I felt like I could like kind of push against it. No, bro, come on. This is my
Wait.
boot. This is my boot, Justin.
Time
I
out.
know.
Time
Just
out.
imagine you like putting them on and be like, I feel so safe right now.
I feel so like secure. And I feel buckled in. Like I feel like it's a little seatbelt for me.
So are you doing quad fit in place of the Zero Glide?
Okay, so hang on. Okay, so I haven't gotten this
I will-
part.
I will also add Zero Glide to
like
mine.
Okay.
yes.
I forgot about that.
This is where I was going. Okay, Zero Glide, but only the insert. Like not all inside of the boot, but just the insert.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Just to give like a little bit more. Yeah. Quad fit. Say it as many times as I want. And knit tongue, like not free floating. It's got to be knit. It's got to be secured.
Okay.
I think like if let me get an example here. So like I have like so instead of like the low knit, I have something in between these two because I think this one a little bit too high, a little low. So maybe like something closer to like I don't know, like Legend 7, a little bit higher than Legend 9. So.
Okay. Now you're using your quad fit as like the reinforcement of the leather. With the leather upper, are you gonna go stitch like the 5? Are you gonna go like internal cage like the 7? Are you just gonna do the like almost like the 8, but maybe no diamonds, just smooth? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Matt and I we were talking about this off pod about like how kind of stupid like the 3D pressed like diamonds are on the 8. So like maybe something like I like the idea of it being like a nice like overall clean leather. So like maybe just no diamonds.
Yeah, so like a broken in pair, like when it just smooths out.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I like that. That's different. It's a little bit more different than last time. I like that.
Hell yeah, bro.
Okay, cool. So for me, I went for the upper. I'm using Nike's Allegria leather. So we've all gone leather boots, okay? So I'm using the leather for basically like 3/4, but then the heel, I'm going to use what's on the Copa Pure 3. Okay? So I want a Copa Pure 3 heel. And I'm sorry, with my leather, I'm not stitching mine. Mine's fusion skin. So I want a thicker Copa 3, Pure 3, like thicker fusion skin leather upper. Boom. Rubber elements. You know I got to have the rubber elements. We're going laser 4. We're sticking with the laser 4. I love those things. They look beautiful. And I also went with the Absolute leather tongue. I think that
nice.
It has one of the best looking leather tongues. So yeah, design-wise, I went Absolute.
I feel like you're going very Rotero here. Like with the fusion skin and
yeah, is the rubber elements the ones from the Laser 4?
Yes.
Okay, I misunderstood.
So
that.
yeah, like the giant like shot shield looking thing.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Nice.
So you're essentially doing a leather, 4.
Yep.
But fusion skin leather.
Mm-hmm. And a tongue.
So you're creating just a Nike Rotero.
Yes.
Okay.
With a crazy Adidas sole.
See, that's the smart thing, dude. Because like, yeah, that fusion skin and then like the rubber elements on it, like it would keep it really, I don't know, that would be a reinforcement essentially.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's
if he's
that's
soft,
very smart,
but
Justin.
also like pingy.
Yeah. And that's why I went with the Copa over the Rotero, because I feel like the upper's a little bit thicker, so I wanted like a good like padded with like the big thick Laser 4.
Yeah.
And I even thought about trying, because like, you know, Noah spoke so highly of that what is it called? Silky wrap? Synthetic leather, like a really good synthetic, but I haven't tried it. So I feel like I can't pick something if I don't really know.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was at as well.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that was the hard part. But yeah, like an Adidas Laser 4. That's where we're at.
Is there any like, sorry, just not to get ahead of you, but like heel cushionings that you guys like that y'all would want to
like pads?
add like heel pads?
Any of the Asics heel cushionings, they're so good.
Yeah.
Shit, knocking everything over. No, not for me.
See, I like the well, like I can remember the Legend 7, and like 8s are pretty good too, but Legend 7 had really good heel pads. Might pick those.
See, I did like the just the pads on like the strung Adidas, or what was that, the Crazy Fast whatever, like how they had the thick pads. But I feel like if the boot is made for my foot, I don't really have to add a whole bunch of that. So, you know what I mean? I could go a little bit more bare bones and just use like standard padding.
Yeah. Heel pads are really like deceptively weird. Like you think like the more you have, the better your heel would feel, but then you have something like the Pred 24-25, which is like not that much, and it didn't tear my heel up nearly as much as like the F50s did, which had thicker heel pads.
You know, I really thought you were gonna maybe throw in like the tunnel tongue from the F50 or maybe that upper because you loved it so much.
That's
a good shout.
Yeah. Oh, that's such a good. Yeah. I would say like if you're making any sort of like messy hybrid touch boot, like as like a, what do you call it? Like just something on the side, like you got to have that. Like you can't have the burrito tongue. Burrito tongues are.
Well, Colby, would you do the tunnel tongue but in the knit?
Oh, that's because I like that like elasticated like compression against your foot.
Because that's what the 7 was. I think the Legend 7 is like a tunnel like that, but it's just like a fly knit.
Yeah,
it was fly knit, and then you had like the reinforced like wires. Oh, yeah, that's a great like if you could do like a knit compression tongue, I would take that for sure
with quad fit.
With quad fit,
which is
buckle up, baby, buckle up. This is like this is baby on board right here.
Colby just wants like 5 layers between his midfoot.
Oh yeah,
and the outside of the boot.
He's been watching that one coach from like the Middle East. It's like, oh, you need protection. Kobe's like, I do need
I guarantee
protection.
you, I'll be like the one player I can get stepped on. Get stepped on as many times as I want. Never feel it.
Colby's gonna throw in like the Copa Sense, like cushion pods, along with like the Tiempo Legend 9s under his, like, just like podded up. The Addy Pure 3s, like memory foam in the tongue.
Can't even feel the leather. It's like the softest leather in the world. Can't even feel it.
Colby's just like walking around with like pillows on his feet. It's like, yeah, this is with studs, pillows with studs,
with studs.
Exactly.
Love it. Okay, so let's finish this off. Let's top off our Frankenboot. Matt, paint me a picture. I have this boot in my mind. I can see it. But it's just like a blueprint, so I need you to top it off. Like I need to come home with this.
All right. So we have the white sole plate. We already acknowledged that with the red stud.
Yep.
We're going gunmetal leather.
Okay. Like Predmania gunmetal?
Yep.
Okay.
Predmania gunmetal.
Nice.
Okay.
And then we're gonna do the run bird is gonna be white. Yeah, we're keeping the Mizuno logos.
Okay.
It's going to be white so that the sole plate fades up into the run bird. The tongue obviously is going to be red.
Okay.
We're doing classic red tongue.
Okay.
And then the predator elements, I'm going to go a little bit crazy because the ones on the Absolute, I want to say have like 2 layers to them from what I remember. Let me look it up.
Here, I got it. Hold on.
I'm totally blanking.
Okay.
Yeah, it has 2 colors. Okay, so we're going white with red underneath.
So the black part would be white, and then these would be red?
Correct.
Ooh.
Awesome, dude.
Yeah.
That's a very... Okay, and then the last question I had for you. The Mizuno logo on the tongue. It's a red tongue, right?
Yep.
Would the Mizuno logo be white as well? Or would it be black? Or what color would you do? Or gunmetal? I don't know.
Gunmetal would be pretty cool.
Yeah. I feel like it'd be gunmetal or like a shiny gunmetal black or something.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Very interesting. All right, Colby. Now paint me your Mona Lisa.
All right. As y'all know, bases has to be white. It's got to be. It's got to be white.
The whitest boot known to man.
And I'm old school, man. I'm old school. I like it. I'd have a Nike swoosh. I'd have it on both sides. Like I like this. I'm not a fan of like nothing on the medial side.
Okay.
I don't care if you get more like little like leather. I like it on both. Gold swooshes, white boot, gold swooshes.
Okay.
I think I'm even gonna say gold laces, dude. Like that would be that'd be fire. Gold swooshes, gold laces.
Okay.
That's it. Because it's got to be minimalistic.
Did we ask what color your sole plate was? Is it white?
I think I want it just like the Tim Weah one, where it was white, but it had like the map. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So yours is almost like a Colby version of like a Ronaldinho.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly what I was going for.
Okay. Very cool. I wish you would have added a tongue, like an actual tongue.
I know, because then I could have gotten like my number with like a seat, kind of like the R10.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I know, but I don't like the I like it clean.
You could
the
be
top
like
part
CB7.
Clean. Exactly. But like I'm in that like Tiempo 4, Tiempo 5 era where I liked it better when they removed the tongue.
Just a normal tongue. Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, I like that. These are great boots, guys. Okay, so Kobe, I've got to disappoint you.
No, please don't split it in half, Justin.
It's split. We're keeping the split CR7 pinstripes. We're keeping them. But unlike last time, I think this is where you're going to give me a pass, okay? Just listen to me. The colorway that we're going to use is these guys right here.
Oh.
Parlays. So we're going to go...
Finally good for something.
We're going to go white base. Yep. And then like the thick stripes, I'm just thinking we do like the blue. And then on the other side, where it'd be the thin stripes, we're just going to do the blue. So just thicker stripes on one, thin stripes on the other. Boom. That's it. All white, everything minimal. And then I would keep the Adidas, and then I would do it like that, where it's just like got a weird little gloss. So very minimal.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I did keep the stripes. I knew you'd be disappointed with the split, but I feel like you'd give me a pass because it's white and super minimal.
I expected something. I expected a split. Like, I'm not gonna lie, but I do like the parlay a lot.
I always gotta have the split. You know that.
Yeah.
At least I didn't be like, I want this like rainbow.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah, that
my
was
goodness.
crazy.
Split rainbows.
That one they actually did pretty tastefully.
This is
I'll
a
admit
good
that. Like, I would wear that.
Yeah, but like I'm talking about, like, what if my boot was like all like this?
Oh,
Like,
no, like
Just
the
that.
stringy yarn.
yeah, just multicolored. Well, that was quick than I thought, but I feel like everybody had a very good, tasteful boot. Like I could see all of these actually going into production.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They just got to hire us. We've done all the work. We've done all the legwork. We just need to get hired. Okay, well, with that, I think we're going to call this episode, guys. Yeah?
All
Anybody
right.
got anything to add? That's it? All right, so, as usual, go down in the comments. Let us build us your Frankenboot. Paint a picture. Be as detailed as you want or as minimal as you want. Let us know who won between the three of us. I think I definitely won. But, you be the judge. Colby, tell the people where they can find you.
You guys can find me at Kicking with Kolbs on YouTube and on Instagram.
Matt?
You can find me at Burns Boots on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok.
And he even made a new logo
I
for
did.
you guys.
Heck yeah.
It looks awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. You can find me at Texas Cleat Collector on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. You can find us at Bootcast Pod on Instagram. And go down below, hit comment, hit like, hit subscribe, turn on the bell, sing songs, do dances. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click down here to see more. Peace.